Today I've got a pretty cool treat. This is the first shipment I got for my VIP membership with 52 Toys. Basically, that's a membership that you can sign up for, and at least in the North American region, you sign up through their AliExpress store. I can't remember what the exact cost was, but it's about $200, somewhere in that price range. And essentially you get, I believe it's 6, maybe it's 7 figures throughout the year of their brand new releases for the year. And then there's a 7th one that you can vote on which one you want to get that's like a special edition that's exclusive to VIP members. And that one comes, I think, kind of towards the end of the year. The way they chose to do it this year is a little bit different from how they've done it in the past. Basically, they're just shipping them out. They're not sending any notification or asking you to do anything else at AliExpress to get that shipment going. But in addition to that, I think all of the mainline figures that they're sending, like Gale here, are basically special releases that are intended for VIP members only, and I'll talk about that in just a little bit through this video. For the first batch, they went full on with Year of the Snake, and just another little sidebar, this is just how they wound up shipping it. Probably came down to logistics or something like that, but basically each of these were shipped separately. They came in separate boxes, and I'm seeing some stuff online. Some people are still wondering like where their stuff is, you know, maybe they got a Year of the Snake Dio or whatever, and they're still wondering where their Gale is or whatever. What I can tell you, you can send a message to 52 Toys at their AliExpress store and ask them if your stuff has been shipped, basically. They should respond to you with a tracking number to show you so that you can find where that is in the tracking system or whatever. So yeah, if you're a VIP member and you're wondering where this stuff is at, today is February 1st, 2025. It should be on its way. I would contact them if you don't know where your stuff's at. Anyways, what we're going to be looking at today is the first set out of the VIP series for the year. This is Year of the Snake, of course, so you have an actual snake, and Year of the Snake Zodiac Dio, and it came with some extras and some other doodads and things. So yeah, basically let's jump right into it. So yeah, let's pick these off one at a time here. With the package, it came with this really nice metal pin. Yeah, pretty cool. It says nano armor. Guess that's a little different from macro armor, I guess. I don't know. Pretty nice looking, really nice quality. Yeah, I dig it. I got a set of Dio stickers here. These are very cool. We got this bonus item. I'm not going to take this out today. I will talk about this and show it in more detail when I do a Gale review. So I think a lot of people will be interested in that one. Also, this padded collectible card holder. Now, this is an interesting one because if I remember correctly, for the list of everything that's included with the VIP membership, I'm almost 100% certain this wasn't even listed. So this is like an extra bonus item just for signing up with that membership, like a little surprise bonus, which I think is pretty cool. And it looks pretty nice. So yeah, I definitely want to get this out and take a look at this. Yeah, and I guess it came in a zipper pouch. Get that guy out of there. Very nice. Got an imprint, full-size imprint all the way around the cover of it. Really nice artwork. This is the kind of artwork that you would see on those collectible cards that came out. That is interesting. They're showing a MoMA here. Yeah, very cool artwork. This is very Trapper Keeper-esque. Yes, I had Trapper Keepers way back in the day with this type of artwork on it when I was a kid in school. So very nice throwback to me. Yeah, don't know that it's intended to be a throwback, but that's kind of how I take it. And yeah, it's got a nice little claw strap here. This is a high quality piece. And it did include some sleeves, so that's pretty nice. You got basically a starter kit. Start stashing away your collectible cards and stuff. So if you are collecting Beastbox cards, this is a good little bonus to have for sure. But yeah, this is a very nice bonus. I'm glad this came with it, and basically it's just kind of nice to have these little bonus items. And in a way, I really think this is kind of 52 Toys showing their appreciation for people who continue to buy their products and who are fans of their Beastbox collection. Very cool. Yeah, I really like that quite a bit. Moving on with things, let's take a look at what we got here. Just to kick it off, I think I'm going to start with Gale. Take a look at this package real quick here. So it does have some really interesting artwork. You've got that hexagonal, it's kind of a snakeskin pattern, very subtle in the back here. BB-71 Gale. Yeah, this is an X2R creation. That's 52 Toys in-house team. Yeah, some interesting bits about the figure here. I'm going to get into more detail on this, like I said, in a follow-up full review video of this character. Now, one thing I'll say real quick here is that it does have a little sticker indicating that this is a VIP exclusive for 2025. So I think that's the only way you could differentiate this from a regular release of this figure. So there you go. Got a box charger. And you got Gale. Something else to note here, this slipped out. A little bit of a warning. I guess you want to be careful about how you manipulate these cables on its sides or whatever. So just something to be aware of. Might be a component that's prone to breaking or something like that if you don't handle it correctly. All right, so this is BB-71 Gale. This is an interesting figure. Certainly unique in the Beastbox line. Yeah, don't have a really articulate reaction to this right now because this is something that's going to require a lot of configuration. Interesting thing about this is that the way it's set up is apparently it has like a large base here, so obviously it needs this base so that it can sit up. You know, that's kind of the given there, so that's how this figure works. Its little tongue is a little rubbery piece here, kind of a rubbery type plastic, so that is interesting. Yeah, this piece sits in there. It's not like part of its transformation. It actually is supposed to come out, and I guess it does just like that. So you can't retract the tongue inside the mouth, and then you have to pull it out if you want to transform the figure. So that is a little bit of an unusual setup there. But it does have very nice head sculpting. Yeah, got an opening and closing jaws. I mean, they're snake eyes, but man, they are menacing looking. And I'm finding that once you close the jaw, it's actually a little hard to get open here, so I'm gonna take a tiny tool just to get that back open here. I think it's a pretty cool figure, but I am unfortunately not really absorbing the details of this right now. Yeah, definitely there will be a full review so I can talk about this a little more. It does have like a little clampy jaw for its tail tip there. One thing I do want to show is that being a VIP exclusive, as I understand, this figure is supposed to glow in the dark, so I'm going to check that out here. First, I'm going to check this out with UV light to see how it reacts to that. So yeah, it shines very nicely under UV light. That's pretty cool. Ooh, and it reacts strongly to UV light too. Check that out. That is awesome. So yeah, I guess you just give it a little zap of UV light and then the damn thing glows in the dark, and it glows really well. That is cool. That is really cool. So yes, if you are a VIP member, you are going to get this figure, and I think that is such a cool feature. That is very cool. Wow. But we want to keep moving with this unboxing here, so definitely be on the lookout. I'm going to do a full review of Gale. This is a figure, again, I don't have a real strong reaction to right now because I haven't really absorbed exactly how it works, and I'm going to have to fill around with it a little bit to figure out the ins and outs and just like what exactly it does, how it works, and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, if nothing else, for my own curiosity, I want to do a full review as soon as I can because I need to figure this figure out. But for now, we want to talk about Dio the Snake Dio. So let's get this guy open. Red Devil, Cuddy Cuddy, you know the drill. It does come with this nice outer sleeve artwork here. That's pretty cool. Before we open it, we'll take a quick look here. So yeah, you've got a vertical oriented style box. Got kind of the corner wrap window here. BB-01SY. Yeah, nice details about the figure. It does come with a 4cm filler insert and a custom box charger. And yeah, I'll point out, Dio the Snake, this is the symbol for it, and that's that's actually pretty clever. It's a hex symbol, obviously, but it's just a simple line, and it's got a kind of like a hooded Cobra thing coiled up, so that's pretty good. Yep, box charger stuff, and you got Dio, Snake Dio right there. And it did come with some collectible cards, so that is pretty cool. Being that I am a curious fellow, I want to go ahead and open these up. There we go. Wow. So So I'm gonna have to ping some people on social media because I still don't have it in my head what I guess the rarity system is for collectible cards. You got SSR, there's SR. But yeah, these are very beautiful here. Just run through them real quick. We've got an old one. We've got a Kite Moss. And we have I think is it Lotus? I can't remember. I own that one. And I guess this is a rare card for what that's worth. This is oh God, I can't remember the name of them, but the bunny rabbits basically. And I got another rare one here. So there are actually 2 releases of this figure, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is Bloodstone, not the other one. I forget his name. Yeah, pretty cool. They are very nice looking cards. But on to business. Little Snake Dio in his box mode. Pretty cool. And we've got all the stuff that's packed into his box charger. Very nice looking box charger. Love the little graphic details and whatever on the front here. Kind of a cobalt blue color, transparent, really nice. Also, I almost forgot to say, there's all the stuff that comes packed into the box. So you got instructions and some catalog stuff and a little Dio character card. So let's take a look at all this. Yeah, one thing that's interesting about this, how they chose to package this stuff together, is you got the standard set of Dio instructions, show you how to convert it into its box mode, vice versa, and then put it inside of its filler insert. But then you also have a separate piece that's specific. It's just a one sheet. It has nothing on the back. That's specific to attaching its little ornamental pieces for its Year of the Snake stuff. But because I'm a nerd for character bios, I can't help myself. I gotta look at this character card real quick here, so let's take a look at that. Okay, a couple things here. This is interesting. It does have the Year of the Snake icon here. Pretty cool. Exactly the same as the Year of the Dragon Dio. This figure is pinned at all of its attributes, and I can't remember what they all are, but it's like strength, endurance, speed, intelligence, something else, I guess. But and it just says, "You've lifted my spirits, Dio." That's funny. Yeah, let's move this stuff out of the way here for just a bit. We're gonna go ahead and get this little guy transformed. And Dio, of course, is very simple. And, those of you who've been following 52 Toys, if you're collectors, you probably already know this, but anybody who's new to this, newer Dios that have come out, I'd say within about the past year and a half or so, anything that has been a new release since then has been completely re-engineered. So you'll find that older Dios are a little bit loose, not too bad, but kind of somewhat loose. But the new ones are super tight and very stiff tolerances on them. So let's go ahead and pull them out here. Pull those legs down, rotate the paw around, and then you can extend that piece. And we'll do the same on the other side. Very simple. Oops, I already popped something off here. I got this piece to pop off of that peg. We can fix that though. So you want to pull that piece up, and this just attaches on the back. You'll just pull that off of its peg like so. And these are all peg and post connections. At least for this type of figure, if something pops off, it's not hard to get back together. Just pull the head up, and that neck joint is really nice and tight. On these, the tolerances are so tight that no matter what position you have this figure in, nothing's gonna be flopping or drooping. So yeah, you got the Year of the Snake head ornament there. Pretty tight jaw. Yeah, I love the color scheme on this figure. Little tiny claws there. Got some really nice detailing on this figure too. I love all these almost like hieroglyph type ornamental graphic applications on it. But we want to get this guy into his Sssnake mode. Before we do that, we can attach this little cannon set here. So these peg and post connections are actually also on a slider, so you can slide them forward. Just kind of my personal preference. I prefer to have it attached facing backwards. I just think that it gives this character a kind of a nice silhouette. So we're gonna get to turning this little dude into a snake. That's gonna be that stuff. Comes with a couple of pieces here. That is interesting. So you got this hood ornament here, very nicely decorated, of course, and this sort of rubbery tail piece here, which is gonna attach to its back in some form, plus a tail piece for its actual tail. I guess this figure is sort of a combination of a hooded cobra and a rattlesnake, so you're the Snake Dio covering all his bases as far as all the snakes. And the way you attach this thing is apparently pretty simple. Pretty much just pop the head ornament on there. I guess you'll know you got it on there when you hear a click. This piece folds down, apparently. Yeah, basically you attach the head, then you want to attach the tail with this peg pointing up, and then you can attach the hole in this piece to that peg. So yeah, the back end of this piece is flexible by necessity, so that it does have a little bit of an ability to flex here. I will say that it does seem to be a little bit problematic as far as moving ahead and whatnot, so it does kind of seem to limit your range of motion. And if you can tell here, actually by tilting the head too much, that actually popped the tail piece out. So something to be aware of is you have a little bit of a limited range of motion with it. To be honest with you, I don't think it really needed this elongated piece. I don't know why, you know, that's just how they designed it, but I think they could have done without it, and this would have been a perfectly fine figure. Or found some other way to attach this that was not, you know, just like an elongated piece that's attached to the hood ornament. But yeah, all in all, pretty cool. And you can still attach your little cannon here to the back. Now we're going to reverse our tracks, and I'm going to get it inside that box charger. So I'm going to set that aside for a second here. Start removing things. This piece will need to slide back into its original position here. We're going to close the jaw, fold the limbs in, fold the legs in. The head piece will need to tuck in. So you just scrunch it down basically, like so. Legs come up on the sides of his head. And last piece is you'll need to attach the cannon to the back of the tail, like so. Then you'll just fold that up and in, like that. Then you can squeeze in the legs just to tighten up the box for him. So, comes together real nice. Got its box mode, pretty cool. And the filler insert here, very simple design. It's an accordion style hinge, so you're just popping that open. It folds out like so, and it does have an optional little backstop piece here, so you can pop that down if you want. Pop it down and it latches into place right here. Dio fits in there nice and secure. And it goes inside his box charger, so pretty cool. Wrapping up here. That is an unboxing and an initial look at BB-01SY, You're the Snake Dio, and BB-71 Gale. This is the VIP version. It does glow in the dark. And just to close it out, I need to take one more look at that because that is so damn cool. And that's all I got for you right now. So, like I said, I will be back as soon as I can with a full review of Gale. Hope you guys are having a great year so far. Look forward to what's coming, and I think 2025 is going to be a fantastic year. Looking forward to talking with you guys about Beastboxes, and I do have some other collectibles I want to throw into the mix there. Just started getting into the Star Wars Black Series. I'll probably be showing a little bit of that off also, so I'll talk to you guys again sooner than later, and we'll catch you on the next one. Also, I'd appreciate it if you could take a moment to help out my channel by leaving a like or a comment, sharing this with a friend or whatever, and just kind of helping this channel to stay alive. Very much appreciate your time. We'll talk to you later. Take care.